Hello, lovely keto friends. I am going to be making bread today. So I'm going to be making 3 slices because I'm going to use it for a recipe, a holiday recipe that I'm going to be making for you. So I have 3 of these square containers, and I have my handy dandy blender. You guys have seen me, watched me use this on many videos, and I just love this thing. You will need some flax seeds. You will need some almond meal flour. You will need baking powder. You will need a little bit of psyllium husks. Where are my psyllium husks? There they are. And you will need some salt. And if I haven't said so, 3 eggs, because I'm making 3 of these. All right. So if you're going to make 1 slice, I'm going to actually give you the recipe ingredients for 1 slice. And then you can triple, quadruple, whatever, if you want to make multiple slices. And today I'm going to run an experiment. This recipe you have to microwave, which I'm not in favor of microwaving. So I'm going to make 1 slice in the air fryer and see how that works. It'll take longer, I know, but I think it'll be fine. So let's make sure I have no schmutz in my blender, and I have my blender attachment, and of course the link to this fabulous, beautiful device is on or in the Keto Pantry. So here are my 3 eggs. I'm going to put all the ingredients in here and then come back in a second, okay? Because that takes too much time. All right, I separated my dry and wet ingredients, all right? So you can see that they're all in my blender, except the fat. I haven't added the butter yet, all right? So I'm just going to come back in a minute. I'm going to let the butter cool for a second or 2, all right? Butter is melted, and I am going to butter my containers, all right, a little bit, because there's a bit of starch in this bread. I don't want it to stick when it's coming out. All right. And the plan is I'm making this bread not to have now, but to use in a recipe that I'm going to make for holiday stuffing. All right. And I'll be making that at some point. But I need the bread all ready and to go. So that's my containers, all nicely oiled. And then I'm going to make my actual bread. So we got the butter on the side. We got our ingredients in the handy dandy gadget. And I'm going to pull these all so they incorporate together. Now, there it is, all done. All right. I'll need a spatula. Okay, make sure all this. Now I'm going to add my butter. Just make sure it's all incorporated nicely. And we're going to add our butter. So this is still a bit hot. So you're going to have to whisk pretty vigorously because you don't want the eggs to cook with the heat of it all. So that's my butter added. And folks, it tastes better with the butter. And if you're on keto, you want the fat. All right. So just add the butter and don't be squeamish about it. It makes a much better bread. And the heat will activate the baking powder that you have in here a little bit. And we're all done. Now I'm going to portion this out in my 3 containers. Remember, I'm making a triple batch. You don't have to do this. I'm going to give you the recipe for making 1 slice. Hi folks. In the process of making the video for the bread, I lost a section of the video. So I'm going to give you the step-by-step directions after you have prepared the dough mixture for the bread. So once you've prepared the dough mixture and you've separated it into your container, you want to microwave it for 90 seconds. Now you want to microwave for 60 seconds first, and then test it out to see if it's where it's at, and then cook it for another 30 seconds. So if you're doing an oven or cooking it in the oven, you want to cook it for about 5 minutes. And again, test the center because the center needs to be quite firm. And then you take it out of the container and then you toast it. And then now I'm going to continue with the video. All right, so here we go. All right, I'm back with my toasted bread. Here it is. It looks fabulous. It really does. I mean, it looks just like a thick slice of cottage bread toasted. Smells a bit eggy, but you know what? It's okay. And it's all keto. And it's all low carb. This is the one that came from the air fryer. And really looks like the end of a loaf. If you stuck that on there, it would be the end of a loaf. So there you go. Enjoy your keto bread.